Here we have an unboxing of some beautiful shoes from TLB Mallorca. This is the model 107. It's their Adelaide, and it's part of their Artista line, and this is on the Picasso last. This pair is in their museum calf, the Marron Medio color, which is sort of a mid-brown. And notice all of the beautiful color variation throughout the leather. And this is the defining characteristic of the museum calf and why I love it so much. A unique feature on this model is the angled broguing around the eyelets. So this is what makes it an Adelaide style, but typically the broguing is in a swooping rounded shape, but TLB came up with a real unique pattern here and has this sharp angle to it, and that's really what drove me to this model, and it's a unique design aspect that I really appreciated. Here we can see the beautifully sculpted and beveled waist on the shoe. Notice how narrow they were able to make it. With any new pair, before I wear it, I will typically condition the leather. This is because you don't really know how long it has sat in its box or been on the shelf or in storage, and so I always want to make sure that it's in its best possible condition before I wear it out. I typically like to apply the renovateur by hand. I feel like it gives me a little better control. After the renovateur is dried, usually 15 to 30 minutes or so, I give them a light brushing. Here I'm using brown cream polish by Pure Polish. I appreciate their product. It's all natural, and so there's no concern with applying it by hand, and it has a nice citrus smell as well. After the cream polish is dried, again another 15-20 minutes or so, I give them another brushing. The Pure Polish High Shine Paste Wax will help to achieve the mirror finish, and I'm going to apply that primarily on the toes and heel. I apply the base coat by hand, but for the mirroring steps I will use a cloth. You'll notice here that I got some wax into one of the holes in the medallion. This will happen sometimes when you're going for a mirror shine, and it's best to take care of it right away before you get layers on top of it. I didn't film it, but you can use a small needle to get the wax out, or you can tap it with your horsehair brush as well. Typically, if I've got a pretty good mirror going on already and this happens, I won't do the tap method because that's going to mess up your mirror, and I would go for the needle in that case. Here we're starting to see some good progress with the shine. It takes a while, it's a lot of layers, and usually 35 to 45 minutes would not be unreasonable. So take your time and enjoy it. It should be therapeutic. For the finishing step, instead of using the circular buffing motion, I do a front-to-back motion, and I'm using a high shine chamois from the Hanger Project, And on this step I use only water, so I'm not using wax at all. Hope you enjoyed seeing this unboxing and this first shine on these TLB shoes, and I will put links to all the products used during this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share.